Love is not just what we experience. It is what remains after we are gone. Sometimes it slips away quietly without saying goodbye, but leaves a mark that changes everything. This story is about how the past can bring back what seemed lost forever. About how a single encounter can turn a life upside down and make you believe in miracles. Even 20 years later, a dark room, dust hangs in the air like time frozen in place. An elderly man, Jack, opens the wardrobe every day and gently runs his hands over the fabric of a wedding dress. Jack recalls his past. There they are, happy, Lily and Jack, strolling through the park and laughing. They are very happy. Suddenly, Lily turns to Jack and says, "Promise me something." Jack replies, "Anything, darling." Lily, "If I ever disappear, don't wait around for me." Jack, smiling, "Where would you go?" Lily replies quietly, "Somewhere you won't be able to follow me." They laugh. He doesn't understand what she's talking about, but he senses that. Lily is constantly feeling a bit anxious. In the morning, the young couple have their wedding. The wedding dress hangs by the window. And suddenly, since then, Lily has vanished from Jack's life, but she left him a huge gift. Jack never met Lily. A chance encounter. To take his mind off things for a while, Jack goes for a walk. An autumnal park. Leaves rustle under his feet. He walks along, lost in thought, and doesn't notice his wallet falling out of his pocket. "Excuse me, you've dropped this." He turns around. In front of him stands a young woman, about 25. Dark hair, a warm smile. She holds out his wallet to him. Their eyes meet, and something strange happens. Jack freezes. He feels as though he knows her, but he can't quite place where from. There's something familiar in her eyes, in the way she turns her head. Jack. "Thank you." He wants to walk away, but something stops him. Jack, "Can I buy you a coffee?" As a thank you. The girl smiles. "Emma, why not?" They're sitting by the window in a small cafe. Then they go for a walk in the park. The conversation flows easily, as if they've known each other for ages. At one point, Jack falls silent, lost in thought. "Emma, you always look as if you're listening to something I can't hear." Jack. "Yeah, a voice I can't turn off. It's been like that for years." One day, when Jack went into the kitchen, Emma happened to walk into that very room. She opens the cupboard, and there it is, the wedding dress. She freezes. Her hand slowly touches the fabric, whispering, "Whose is it?" Jack stands in the doorway. His face goes pale. Jack. "The dress of the woman I was supposed to marry." "Emma, what happened?" Jack, barely audible. "She left the day before the wedding, and she never came back." Emma stares at the dress for too long. Jack. "I've thought about it for 20 years, every single day." Pause. Jack. "But that doesn't change the ending." That evening, when Emma got home, she immediately started digging out all the old photo albums and looked closely at every photograph in the old album. She spent a long time looking through these albums and found a photograph. She was surprised. It was of Lily. She had seen the exact same photograph at Jack's house. The same smile, which looked just like hers. The same eyes that she had. That was why Jack had looked at Emma so intently and sensed a resemblance to Lily. Her hands were trembling. The next day, Emma took the photograph and the letters that Lily had written to Jack but never sent, put them all in an envelope, and went to see Jack. A chance encounter. To take his mind off things for a while, Jack goes for a walk. An autumnal park. Leaves rustle under his feet. He walks along, lost in thought, and doesn't notice his wallet falling out of his pocket. "Excuse me, you've dropped this." He turns around. In front of him stands a young woman, about 25. Dark hair, a warm smile. She holds out his wallet to him. Their eyes meet, and something strange happens. Jack freezes. He feels as though he knows her, but he can't quite place where from. There's something familiar in her eyes, in the way she turns her head. Jack. Thank you. He wants to walk away, but something stops him. Jack. Can I buy you a coffee? As a thank you. The girl smiles. Emma, why not? The dress finds its bride. Emma kept this dress until the very last day, even when she realized she would never wear it. Emma, a young woman, stands by the wardrobe and says to an elderly man, I think she hoped that you would see her as a bride one day anyway. If not her herself, then what she left behind. Emma takes the dress out of the wardrobe. She slowly puts it on. She leaves the room. A young woman in a beautiful wedding dress enters the room and approaches the elderly man. Jack looks up and for a moment sees Lily in her, the very same one. Young, beautiful, with a warm smile. Jack. I was waiting for her. All these years I was waiting. He looks at Emma and says, I loved her very much, so I waited with hope. JSTT, with tears in his eyes. And all this time, she left you with me. But for the first time in 20 years, she isn't crying because of the pain. She's crying for something else, for something she can't quite put a name to yet. A year has passed. Emma met a man she fell in love with. They decided to get married quietly, without any fuss. On the wedding day, Emma stands in front of the mirror in that very dress, altered, tailored to fit, but that very dress. Jack is sitting in the front row. As she walks down the aisle, he looks at her and smiles through his tears. An empty wardrobe. That evening, Jack stands in front of the open wardrobe. It is empty. But for the first time, it is not the emptiness of loss. It is the emptiness of closure. Love doesn't always stay with us. Sometimes it leaves, but sometimes it continues in other ways that we cannot immediately understand. Jack closes the wardrobe, and for the first time in 20 years, he feels no pain. She never did wear that dress, but her story did. He thought he had lost her forever. For 20 years, he had kept the dress, not knowing that he was keeping not only a memory, but also the hope she had left for him. Sometimes, love doesn't go away. It simply waits until we are ready to accept it. Sometimes those we have lost come back to us, not in person, but in the people they loved. Thank you for being with me right to the end. If this story has touched you, please share it with someone who might need it. And remember, love never fades away. It simply takes on a different form.